Is it possible? Is it possible for nannies, house managers, house helps, house helpers? Others call them maids. I don't like using that name. Is it possible for those people to immigrate to the US with a job offer? Ni rahisi kupata job ikupeleke US kama maid, house helper, house manager, all those jobs. Also for people who are working in Gulf countries, wanafanya kama kadama, like kadamas in the UAE, in other countries in Gulf region. Is it possible for those people to get a work visa by virtue of having gotten a job as a house help in the US or else even in Canada? But for the purpose of this video, let's talk about the US. Is it possible? Because there has been some information reaching me that there are agencies and companies purporting to be taking nannies or house managers to the US to work for families as working in those types of jobs. And with that knowledge, I had to dig deep and understand where this was coming from, the genuinity of these organizations or agencies. Are they genuine? Are they real? Are they talking the truth? Or it's another scam which has been created to scam people of their money? And this is what I would say. For the US, for a start, let me request you, if you are watching this video, because I will be giving out all this information as it comes to you. I request you to subscribe if you are not subscribed to this channel. Also, make sure that there's a like button down there. Make sure that you click it so that we get all these YouTube algorithm working towards our favor. Having said that, let me clarify this about these stories about these jobs getting sponsorship to go to the USA. For one, for the USA, it's not easy. For people in some professions like nannies or farm workers to get jobs in the US, it's not easy. And I've not come across anyone who has gotten a job in the US through agencies to go and work as a nanny or house manager. So all those agencies purporting or saying or advertising that they will take you to the US on this type of jobs, to go and do these types of job, the chances, there's a high chance that they just want to mint money from you, and most probably you'll never get help in that way. So this is what I would say. If you are a person who is working as a house help, nanny, house manager, assistant nurse, nursing aide, pursue other avenues for you to be able to immigrate to the country of your dream, which is maybe the US or Canada. Pursue other pathways which we've talked about in this channel and also in TikTok or in Instagram. Pursue one of those avenues. You might, for Canada, you can pursue provincial immigration pathways. You can also pursue express entry. You can pursue the 75 or so immigration routes or pathways for Canada. Also, you can pursue other immigration pathways to countries in Europe. And if you want to narrow down in maybe your education doesn't allow you to pursue other immigration pathways, and your age allows in this case, you can try being an au pair. And an au pair is a program whereby it's a cultural exchange program whereby you go and live with a family in a country like the USA and Germany, Austria, France, and name them, all these countries in Eastern Europe which are not English speaking or majority English speaking, let me say that. So these companies purporting to take money from you, and you register with them so that they organize for you a job once you finish your contract in ukimaliza contract hapo Gulf in Saudi Arabia, in Lebanon. High chances are that your money will get lost, and I dare say this with some degree of confidence. The only professions I know for sure, there are agencies taking people to the US. One is registered nurses. Registered nurses, get this, registered nurses, and a registered nurse is someone who has gone you've gotten a diploma in nursing, that is 3 years and above of classwork. The other one is a registered nurse, and there are agencies like Avant Nursing. There is also OGP, Olgadi Payton. There is also Passport USA, Shearwater. There are so many. There's another one called Aventia, but I cannot vouch for it. But for other for other careers like computer science, IT, you find that there are organizations which, like Kenya Airlift Program, for example, organizes for people to go to the USA on a study visa, with giving them some funding to go and pursue their dreams there. Otherwise, all these scammy agents you see purporting to be organizing for you to get a job in the US as a nanny, as a caregiver, as a house help, I would dare say that that is money you're about to lose. So if you want to go to the US and you're a nanny, and you don't have this much of an education, one, you can pursue the DV lottery, green card, that is what we call it in where I come from. You can also pursue maybe getting a spouse, maybe in the US. It's not illegal for you to get a spouse who will marry you, and you arrange a legal and a true marriage. I know the path is not easy, but you can explore it if it's something you want. Other ways are available. You can go on a visit visa, which allows you to visit the US and live there for a period of time before you're going back. And for those people who come from Kenya, you know that there is an agreement between the Kenyan government and the US government, whereby once they give you a visit visa, it is valid for 5 years with multiple entry. It's 5 years multiple entry. So that means that you can go to the US and go back to your country in a period of 5 years, but each visit should not exceed 6 months. So if you want to visit the US, just visit for a very short duration, maybe 2 to 3 months, and go back to your country. And after some time, go again to the US and come back without necessarily going to the embassy to request for a visa and go get an interview. So that shortens the time you need to visit the US, and the red tape is limited. So for those girls, for those ladies, for those guys who are getting offers to go and work as nannies in the US, just know that you're about to lose your money, and that is not the purpose of why we are here. We are here to help you not to lose your money, because I know it's not easy working those jobs to save up your money, and at the end of the day lose it to a scammer. So thank you very much for those watching this video. Make sure that you like it before you go. Post any question you have down here, we'll be answering, and make sure that you're subscribed. Thank you very much, and have a good day.